Okay, we are officially on week 3 of our still don't know what we're doing renovation. Part of me says that we should go ahead and sand the ceilings and get those ready for paint. So you can still see quite a bit of texture in them, but I think the sander's gonna take that right off. So that's kind of what we should be doing today, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna just keep taking the popcorn off the ceiling. Today we're gonna work on the living room. So we're gonna try to work very methodically this time and get every single bit of the popcorn off on the first sweep. That way we don't have to go back through and do it all over again. All right, so we took our time. We made sure to get all of the popcorn off. Of course, I still gotta go through and do some patches. And it doesn't look pretty because there's no paint on it. But at least it's flat now and it's not popcorn. So as you can see, it's getting dark outside. I'm going home. Later. All right, we are on, I think, day 2 of week 3. I've stopped trying to count the days. But we have the dining room and the kitchen prepped, ready to go. If we can get the ceilings scraped today, we will officially be done with the popcorn ceiling. Now, I realize we still got to patch, we got to scrape and everything, but the popcorn will be down. So I already got started a little bit. The ceiling's not coming down as easy as the last one, but we are gonna get it done today one way or another. Let's get to it. So we did it. We got all the last of the 2 ceilings scraped. These were way more difficult than the other ones, and I'm not sure why, because we got a ton of scars to patch up in the kitchen. And then in the dining room, it was like it was a different popcorn or something, because it just didn't come down. See, it didn't come down in sheets at all. It just came down like snow. And we got still a lot of ceiling to patch, but I mean, our demo's almost done. We just patch and sand the ceilings and we're in this. We get ready to start putting the shit back where it goes. Okay, so we are on day 3 of week 3, and my wife spent the entire day cleaning the house just so we could come in and start sanding the ceilings. Yeah, everything is a friggin' mess right now. We're trying to keep the dust down as low as we can. We got fans in the windows, and then we're vacuuming the rooms as we go. But we got the 3 bedrooms done. I know from this, it doesn't look perfect, but I think after we get 2 coats of prime on it, primer, 2 coats of paint, I don't think you're gonna be able to see any of that. I think it's gonna look really good. So now we're down to the hallway, and just gonna go ahead and put in work today and get it all knocked out so we can start painting hopefully this weekend. Yeah!
end of week 3. It's very early, but I had to do some other stuff, so I had Brad drop me off. Anyway, so here's kind of what it looks like now that we've gotten a majority of the ceiling scraped. We still have the kitchen and the dining room to finish, but you can see how dusty this is. I've vacuumed multiple times. There's still a lot of dust, so I don't know that I could do this if I lived in the house at the same time. So the living room is really, really dusty. So I'm gonna try to clean up today, and we're gonna try to seal off the dining room and the kitchen so that I don't have to keep redoing the other rooms. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan, and then hopefully we'll get the ceilings finished so that we can start painting this weekend, which will be nice, because tearing things up every day is kind of depressing when it doesn't seem like you're moving forward, but we're getting there now. So one of the other things that I forgot to talk about was what we used to kind of get the dust down from around the ceiling. Excuse the dirty bathtub. But this is just like a floor mop. Sorry, I'm one-handing it. And this piece comes off and it's washable. So I've just been using that to wipe down all the dust off the walls and the ceiling. Because you can't wipe it, it just goes into the air. Well, dry wipe it, it goes into the air. And you can see, in here's not too bad. I wiped down, I gotta get that tape down, but I wiped down all the walls, wiped down the ceiling. I've got a little bit of stuff to clean up on the floor, but not bad. Using all that plastic helped a lot. So yeah, hopefully we can start painting.
Okay, so we have finally, after 2 weeks, have finished taking all the popcorn down, patching the ceilings, and sanding the ceilings. And also cleaning up, which was a big deal because it was a mess in here. But we've got, I know it doesn't look good now, but it's smooth. So once the primer goes on and the paint goes on, hopefully it's gonna just look like some smooth ceilings. That was not fun. So I would recommend, if you can afford it, to hire a professional to do it. It felt like it was gonna come off very easy, and it sort of did, but it just left so much stuff behind that it was just a lot of work trying to get it all together. But we did get it done. So today we are actually I'm gonna just end the video there. So yeah, we got the ceilings done. Okay, now we are ready to start priming. Yeah, that. We're gonna use the Kills 2 all-purpose. We're thinking we're gonna need maybe like 2 coats. So hopefully we get the bedrooms knocked out today. So we're gonna get in here and see what we can get done. Hopefully this ceilings come out good. Okay, so we got one room primed, which is the spare bedroom. It doesn't look like we did that great of a job right now, but I think it's all gonna look better once it's all dried. But the ceiling actually looks pretty freaking nice. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So it took a whole lot longer than I thought, just like everything else in this house. So we're probably going to prime one more room, the master bedroom, and then we're gonna call it a day for today. Because like everything else, it just takes a long time to do stuff. So I'm thinking this is all hopefully gonna even out when it dries. But we're gonna put another coat of primer on the ceiling. Hopefully we don't have to prime the walls. That'll be the only time we have to prime the walls, but we will do another one on the ceiling. Probably go back and hit a couple spots that are showing through, just because, you know, I don't want the ceilings to be just good enough. I want them to be perfect. So probably do that, sand a couple more spots, put another coat of primer on it, be in business. You. We are on the last day of the third week. The primer has dried on the ceiling. We do see that there's a couple spots that I need to come through and resand. It's a little disheartening, but it is only a couple spots. Our primer on the wall, you can definitely see where we overlapped, but since the paint that we're going to use has primer in it, hoping that's not going to be an issue. But the ceiling, all in all, it does look okay. I mean, we got some spots, so we're gonna start sanding these little spots down right there. I did get these cool nifty goggles that I found in the garage. They were new in the box, so they still should be safe, but so that's gonna protect my eyes a little bit better than the goggles did, because those didn't do good at all. So today, we're gonna sand those spots. We're gonna put another coat of primer on the ceiling in the bedrooms. We're gonna get started on this bedroom and hopefully have all 3 bedrooms ready to paint by the end of the day. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. So we'll see how all of this goes today. Okay, so we are officially on to Plan W. I didn't think that the ceilings were gonna come out that good, so we're back to sanding them. But this time, I'm using the power sander. So we're gonna hook the DeWalt up. I'm gonna make a huge mess, but we should be able to get these knocked out nice and pretty really quick this time. So while I'm doing this, she's gonna continue to prime the other bedrooms, because we do think those look good, but I really want the living room and the dining room to kind of be perfect, so we're gonna make it happen. Okay, so we are on the last day of week 3. Anyone that has stuck with us this long and you're still here, skip everything that I told you in all the other videos and go straight to the power sander. They do make one that is made just for ceilings, but we looked all over Asheville and we couldn't find one in stock, so we just went with the good old palm sander. It did an amazing job. I mean, compared to the rest of the house, it was messy as crap and not a lot of fun, but it was still funner than doing the thing, because that sucks. But now the ceilings are good. We still have to do the kitchen and the hallway, so I'm gonna come back through and do the hallway, and then of course our kitchen. We're gonna redo that with the palm sander. But we got all the rooms done. So first coat of primer in the office. This ceiling actually looks really good. We did take a little bit of time today and do this one a little bit more, but we decided to let it ride on the other 2 rooms, and I think they're gonna be okay. So you can see they actually look pretty good. I think once we get the paint put on them, I think they're gonna look pretty awesome. So looks like next week's gonna be another week of sanding and sealings though. So the only advice I can give anyone onto the popcorn is when you think you are done scraping the popcorn, get back on the ladder and scrape some more. And then when that's done, get back up there and keep scraping. Because I actually, skip all that. If you have popcorn, just leave it up. Later.